Welcome to the stream. How are we? Nice to see you. We're back on this map, and let's be honest, I bet you today everybody's on this map, right? How good is this map? It has been released, so if you haven't got it already, there's a link in the description to go check it out. But over and above that, we've got a little bit of Plains and Prairies showcasing to do for you as well. So I am going to give Mr. Argsy a shout and see if he's there. I'm just going to adjust my audio slightly as well, because I was peeking a little bit. Right. Let's see if he's about. Mr. Argsy, are you there?
Hello, hello, hello. How are you?
I'm good, mate. How are you?
That's good. Good. I'm guessing everything's working. Just looking at what I can see here now.
So far, so good. How's your ping? So we're doing a peer-to-peer tonight, because GPORTAL couldn't get us set up quickly enough. But
just on 160, so not too bad.
okay, that's pretty bad. That's pretty not bad, is it? From the other side of the world. I am
So,
Hamish. I am rocking my papaya this afternoon. You're right. There was a certain motor race that's finished a few hours ago. Just thought I'd support my team.
good on you.
Have you watched anything yet, Args? Not that we're...
Yeah, I saw the highlights. I just watched the 10-minute YouTube highlight package.
So, should we talk about Max now or later?
So the best part is I read the FIA's official ruling, and in brackets of their judgment, they're like, about his team telling him to give the position back. In the brackets, they said, we reviewed the incident and deemed no further action necessary.
So he didn't have to give it back. Yeah.
So he didn't have to get it back.
Oh, and then he decided to see the red mist.
Yeah. Doing
dear.
Max stuff.
Max doing Max stuff, yes. Anyway, we digress. We
Right.
are going to look at some Plains and Prairies equipment. I did it on Friday, and I know you watched that stream. Yes. You've not had much of a play with it yet, have you? Unless you...
No, I've looked through the shop and things, and set up a thumbnail and that sort of thing for this. But that is about it. To be perfectly honest with you, I thought I'd save it all for today.
Save it all for today. Legacy's in my chat. It says, "Oh no, not that Argsy guy."
Yeah, that Argsy guy. Hello, Legacy. Good to see you, mate. Can I just quickly say, Chinook, thank you for those gifted memberships as well. Legend.
Nice. And hello everybody in both chats. Nice to see you all. Thanks for joining.
I was thinking, actually, it's been a while since we've done one of these.
It is,
probably
isn't it?
The next DLC, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. That's right. Jeez.
Yeah, a couple of months ago.
Yeah. Well, it's nice to see
And
another
how,
DLC.
It is. And how lucky are we to have a map like this coming out pretty much as the DLC comes out?
I mean, I'm not sure if DJ... I mean, I'm sure he didn't originally, but as things got closer, I wonder if he went, I'm going to try and finish it, because that, like you say, that DLC just fits so perfectly with this map.
Yeah, it does. I was just having a look. So the fields we've got around here are, just looking at their sizes, sort of 18-ish, 19-ish acres. Not the biggest fields, but when we get out there, just for comparison, there's a 135-acre field, and one's that one, 80 acres. There's some big fields around.
That's right. And actually, these, when you actually get in them, that's that classic 4X map thing where it looks small on the PDA, and they get in it, and you're like, okay, this is quite a big field.
Yeah.
Christopher, you understand, will this DLC be in the Year 1 pass? Absolutely it will, yes. Yes.
Yes.
It's a good one.
So, of course, it is a good one. So, yeah, of course, if you've already got the Year 1 season pass, you don't need to do a thing. It'll drop on Tuesday.
Yes.
Probably Wednesday, New Zealand time.
Yeah.
By the time time zones catch up.
That's right.
But of course, if you don't have the season pass, you can buy it individually from the Giant store.
You can, and actually, on that note, I'm gonna. I know I've got my partner code there, but if you're gonna buy it from Args, because he needs to get to silver. So Argsy Gaming, not FarmSimGuy in the partner code. But if you want to use my partner code for Thrustmaster stuff, there is a 10% discount all the way till the 8th of June, so
Nice.
now might be the time to treat yourself.
Yeah. I was actually playing with TerraFarm the other day and had both my joysticks out for the first time in ages, and so much fun.
Oh, it makes a big difference, doesn't it? That second joystick for movement.
It does. Yeah, 100%. I've got to find the wheel mount I have has a bracket on one side that I've got the joystick on, but I need to get a matching one made for the other side.
Nice.
It'd be ideal.
Nice.
Right.
FarmSim says he hasn't put this map down all weekend. I hope you've updated it from the one you did for your video review, FarmSim. I think you might have shot your bolt a bit early on that one. Right.
Yeah.
I'm going to let you, Args.
DJ's on that fact though, DJ's very generous, and his communication, like, honestly, for any of the mappers I've worked with on early access or previews, like, he's just a top guy. You've had the pleasure of meeting him, of course.
Yeah.
And he did say to me last night he's going to try and jump into stream at some stage today. So
nice. Nice. Yeah, FarmSim has. Good. Glad to hear it. Yeah, no, I met him at PAX, crikey, 2 years ago now. He drove for 9 hours just to come and see us all there, and spent the day with him. Just the most lovely, down-to-earth guy. Yeah, really nice. So yeah, like you say, Alex, he's been so accommodating of everybody that's been testing it and previewing it and all of that. Yeah. Well, we need people like him in the community for sure.
Oh, 100%. 100%. It was actually interesting. I was looking back through his maps he made for 19. He made a lot of maps for 19 and then only the 2 for 22. So
that's right.
Interesting to see what he does for 25.
Yeah. And, This is it. It would have been easy to update UMLV, right? And he hasn't bothered. He's gone straight for a brand new map, which I like. Yeah. I do like that.
It is good. I suppose UMLV was an update from a 19 map.
That's right.
So
yeah.
It is good. It is good. And technically it's a fictional map. You'll see on the PDA there's actually there's images underneath it, and there's river names and town names and all that sort of thing. So I don't actually know how fictional it is. I haven't looked on Google Earth yet at this area.
I think the topography, I think it's a Google map image, isn't it?
100%.
But then he's kind of just, swapped the real things with,
freestyled it.
Different names and stuff.
Because there's actually a Judith River, and then there's some road names down at the bottom, South Town and that kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's interesting. Very interesting. The details off the charts, so isn't it? It's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. Right. So what's the so we haven't got any equipment purchased yet.
We haven't. Nope.
All our fields around here are
stubble.
Been harvested.
Yep.
Stubble, whatever you want to call it. We've got precision farming in. We thought we'd give that a whirl with some of the spraying stuff as well. So I think first up, we might as well start from scratch and get some slurry or something. Spread on these.
That's a good idea. There is actually a slurry point at the top of the map. I have actually filled a slurry tanker up there. So I tell you what,
truck up there, isn't it?
Why don't I go and get that, and why don't you pick a tractor and a couple of slurry tankers down here, and we'll get started on that.
Okay, sounds good. It's probably a good thing you drive a truck on the open road, because my ping might see me in some unfavourable positions.
All right.
There is a river to cross too.
That's a good rationale.
Actually, yeah, but Bovine made a point to me last night, and he's in chat. Hello, Bo. About there being plenty of water for me to find on this map. So.
You're never going to live that one down, are you?
No, I'm not. Right, I'll leave you to it. Let's go and find something to.
Okay, mate.
Run with.
And there we are. Straight into it.
How big's that trailer? That holds
39.8.
39.8. So I might go for two of the smaller spreaders, because then we can get two full tanks out of it.
Hopefully we'll not get with precision. We might get a little bit less of a application rate as well.
So when you were looking at it the other day, I can't remember, did it have the John Deere manure sensing function in the configurations? I'm looking at it without precision farming, because it's added that when I'm looking at buying them.
No, that wasn't there the other day.
Oh, there you go. So the John Deere manure sensing will detect the nitrogen in the manure, as the nitrogen in the manure is never homogeneous. The sensor guarantees the application of the same nitrogen amount all over the field. So technically it's going to adjust your flow rate depending on the nitrogen.
There you go. So properly integrating precision farming then. Right, let me see if I can find my way back to you.
I'm assuming there's no admin password for the farm.
Nope.
Oh, I don't even know if I can log in as admin. Not like a multiplayer server. You might have to give me permissions.
Oh, really? Crikey. Hang on. We're going old school.
Not trusted to buy anything.
Farm management. Argsy. Promote to farm manager. Do you really want to promote Argsy? Even the game is...
That's questioning your life choices.
Yeah, try that.
Cute. You're sensing. Buy.
While I'm driving down here and Args is buying machines, I will... Hello, everybody. In chat and both streams. Thank you all for coming along. A lot of people interested in this DLC.
It's definitely got the interest. It's almost 220 horsepower. Yeah, definitely has a lot of people fascinated with it.
This international truck is very nice as well.
So you can equip the tractors, well, at least the versatile. So I'm looking at the oh, which one was this called? The MFWD, and it has an option to put the Asteria Pro Compact.
Yes, that comes on all the tractors actually.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, I think if you've got if you've got precision installed, you can choose to have it as an option.
Now that's only any good though when you've got a year in a crop.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't necessarily need it for what we're doing tonight.
I'll agree.
Prime Flux says, buy all the beer productions on the map. Why not?
It's nice. There's quite a few things that actually DJ's added as extra things.
Yeah. There's a winery. Oh, the signs are going. I love the fact he's... Oh, no, that one was I could clip through that one. So interestingly, somebody put on my map tour their Australian signs. He's got that wrong. So I went and looked at Montana road signs, and he hasn't. They're all... He's actually gone and, instead of just using generic US signs, he's gone and selected Montana road signs.
All the street names, or for the...
Just
like
the yellow triangular signs,
yeah.
the warning signs and stuff,
Yeah.
and some of the street names are all, yeah, accurate to Montana.
Nice. There's a lot of effort goes into making
Oh
those
my
kind of
goodness.
things, as I'm starting to find out.
Yeah. Right. Now you can fill... In fact, I just got a trigger then as I rolled past your slurry spreader.
Did you really?
Or
That's
we
a big
can...
trigger.
I'm going to put the boom out for...
Hold that out.
Realism is key.
Realism is key.
Even though you've just spawned two vehicles in the middle of a field.
When are you going to come up with a catchy slogan that's going to go global?
Realism is not key.
There you go.
Oh.
Trailer swing. It's not very...
Oh, yeah, you've got... Hang on.
That's right. Go showing my way around the other way without taking things out.
That is not a very... That is not a very versatile Axe.
No.
Hey, Kelly! Kelly is from Montana. Montana,
nice.
Basically, DJ's just reinforced that I want to go and see Montana at some point. I loved it from Yellowstone. Now I want to see it because of DJ's map as well.
Wasn't it interesting because you compare it to... Because Welker Farms are in Montana, aren't they?
Yeah.
You And you sort of see how different
I don't know where this is
their
going.
part of the world is compared to this.
There we go. 45% left. Sorry, Args, I may have left you slightly short.
So did you not have an overload option? Oh, no,
No.
it's filling on its own. Okay.
I
just pulled up to it and it started filling. I didn't even have to tell it to fill.
Oh, I wonder if I switched it on then, because I didn't. I had to get back into the truck.
Right. The options are, I won't have an option now, but...
Ralphatron Video Life. What's your name, FarmSim? The first name's The. There you go. Alright, we're going for some guidance steering.
You have to, don't we? I just
think
use
so.
Easy Dev to fill this, but... Oh, no, sorry, Power Tools, but it won't work because it's a multiplier.
Ah. Let me see if I can. Oh, there you go. I filled it. Must be.
Probably because you're hosting it.
I missed the permissions.
Considers you as, or probably considers you as a single player.
Yeah, true.
Okay.
So, if you... This is where guidance steering with two vehicles is interesting, isn't it?
Are you using the in-game one?
Yeah.
Well, you must be. We don't have any mods installed.
Steering assist. Show lines. Let's turn the lines on. Two headlands. Bosh. There we go.
If you set the work direction to 0 degrees, it's vertically up and down the map too.
Side offset. Work direction. Not 1750. There we go. And we are spreading the poop.
That's interesting. Nice. Joystick's just not picking up my commands for the ride up. Or for the steering lines.
Are you not getting it?
I can see them now, but I'll use the toggle switches on my stick and you turn them on and off, but it's not playing. Oh. It's about anyhow. We're going, we're spreading. Bring on my mini map so I can see what's happening with the automatic application rate. So because we don't have a crop in here, it's just going to apply it.
It's going to guess.
Yeah, for the soil type, right?
Yeah. It's a shame you can't specify a crop, isn't it? You say, I'm going to be planting soybeans. And set your... set your distribution accordingly.
See, the tractor you've got's got the big doubles on it.
Yep.
I just went for row crop ones, so I'm not getting any of the crop destruction. But nice to see DJ's put the stubble destruction.
He's put stubble destruction on everything, hasn't
he? Yeah. Which I think is just, I don't know, that's one of those things that I think should be a base game feature, personally.
Yeah. Do we want to start on the list of stuff that should be base game?
Why not? I mean, it's something that's been around for 3 versions, probably 4 versions of the game.
Yeah.
It's those little things that could just take that game to the next level. Anyhow. Hello everyone who's joined chat in the last little bit. Welcome along. Nice to see you all here. Thanks for tuning in.
Hank, in my chat, if you type in !map, you will see a link to the map and you can download it, but no, it is not going to be a mod hub map for a number of reasons, including McDonald's and Timmy Hortons.
The list goes on.
Amongst others. Geo Racer, isn't the slurry broken in precision farming? I've spent hours spreading it and sowing just to realise it was over fertilising 80 hectares of wheat and barley. That's because if you've put slurry on before you've planted, it doesn't know what crop you're going to do. Oh, I'm out.
Mm.
So the option is to slurry after you've planted, which you wouldn't do really in real life. So
the other option would be to turn off automatic application rate and just put a value on.
Yeah,
like a low value on. It's interesting, but because, I'm guessing because you were doing slightly longer passes than me with the headlands, got quite a bit further around the field.
Hamish says, the level crossings are still brutal. Launched my truck into the stratosphere when we went from 100 miles an hour to 0 in a pixel. I think there's your problem, Hamish. If you're hitting railroad crossings at 100 miles an hour, you get everything you deserve.
So what was the difference, actually, just while you were sitting there? So this one spreads at 16. Oh, so they're both the same spread width. There's no difference, it's just the size and capacity. So the second one has not quite doubled, about 14,000 litres more.
Yeah, it's not masses more for the amount of extra size of the machine. Hey, DJ is in the chat.
It's $50,000 more to just fill up less.
Yeah.
I suppose if you were hauling from a barn and out to your fields might be a positive, but
yeah, Hamish makes a good point. Actually, he only uses slurry on grass, which is, I think, probably accurate for us as well. Certainly on our farm.
I definitely think putting it on. Yeah, a lot of slurry around here, but we have a lot of grassland anyhow, dairy farms. But they spread a lot of it out.
Yeah.
Back out onto the farm. But
so, Mr. DJ Modding, I hope you're basking in the glory of the amount of positive comments about this map, because very well deserved, mate.
Absolutely. Is there a bug with the manure bunker in the game? Mine just fills to like 10 to 15,000 then stops. Manure bunkers I've never really used them, but the way they were done, they just didn't seem very well integrated to me.
Yeah, it seems a little bit buggy, doesn't it?
Let's see if I can go in cab this tractor without it blowing up on my frame rates.
Do like these versatile tractors, so especially yours with the row crops on. It looks the business.
I like the way they've done the jewels, as we were talking about the other night.
Yeah, actually done them properly.
I'm just trying to remember, is this the first time I've done jewels like that?
I think so, because everybody kicked off when Kubota DLC came out, didn't they?
Yeah, I was just going to have a look like the 8R series for John Deere. Yeah, so even like the 8Rs are all clamp-on ones.
Yeah, which is very European.
Yeah. Oh, hang on, if I go to US design, yeah, it's still the same.
Just
you'd hope
leaking slurry into a pile in the field while he did that.
Look how green it's made it too. Also, you're going that way across the field?
I'm just zigzagging now.
Okay.
Oh, well,
that's right. My guidance set it up the other way. It's okay.
Even though you'd set it to 0.
Yeah, but 0 is. Oh no, sorry, I'm right. Ignore me. Ignore me. As you were. Carry on.
Nothing to see here.
Nothing to see here.
Although,
error.
Have we got a gap? No, we don't. It's showing a gap. Oh no, it's not. It's perfect.
It's perfect. It just works. Oh, you're Bears Den. You know Bears Den, don't you?
I do know Bears Den.
Bears Den Gaming. Had massive weight loss. He's just had surgery to remove his excess skin.
Oh, congratulations,
out of bed
mate.
for the first time in days. So
that must feel like a milestone.
That's very cool. He was telling me the other day that they said they don't normally do it for people who've had weight loss like he has, but because it was all done himself rather than with a gastric bypass or gastric bander, and I think I'm more than happy to.
Nice.
It's cool. Congrats, mate. He said it hurts like hell.
I bet, yeah. Farmer Shadow, you want to get store deliveries.
Hello, Yos. The DLC is 100% on console. The map, not so much. But you know that. You're just trolling.
King of the Trolls, Mr. Yos.
It was interesting that you were able to use the power tools to fill because it's your local save.
Yeah.
Oh, it wasn't.
I wonder if I can tweak fields as well. I should be able to adjust fields.
Should be able to do anything.
Yeah, that's an interesting tip.
You have the power. I love the stubble construction. Just seeing all the tire tracks.
Yeah, it is great
across the field.
I think it looks great when you go to the map as well, and you can see them all.
Definitely. But also, if you were playing with steering assist, you wouldn't actually need the lines on to kind of know exactly which road to go down. Like for me, when there's two tractors in here, I know which one to go down.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it? I just did the same. When I came back in, I was like, okay, there's the last one Args went down.
So, if I deactivate that...
These Versatiles have got a nice engine tone to them as well.
Yeah, they do. So I reckon that'd be the way to do it, is set it to like a fixed rate.
Yeah.
Then you won't apply as much, but you're still getting that sort of uniform nitrogen from the slurry across the
Yeah, and then you
field.
can top it up with a bit of fertilizer after.
Synthetic nitrogen. And then you wouldn't over nitrogen, over apply for whatever crop you're going to put in.
Yeah. Right, 20% isn't going to get me another pass, so I'll go and fill up. Iceberg saying the only thing that they missed on this DLC is making the fert spreaders also support lime. So, somebody who uses those in real life gave me a reason for that. He says because the lime is too... So the fertilizer's in pellets. So it flows through the pipes quickly. The lime can get too clogged. So that's
too fine.
That's the rationale. Yeah, it's basically a powder, so it just clogs up the pipe. So that's why you can't do it in real life. But then, it's a game. So why can't we?
Yeah. I was saying yesterday in stream, like one of the things I think
yeah. Sorry, mate.
is that one of the things Kermit said to us at FarmCon last year, or might have been me, Christian, when we were talking to him, was that farming's their mission statement is about creating the most realistic equipment, not so much the gameplay.
Yeah, you said
the
this the
gameplay
other
comes
night
with
on your stream, didn't you?
Yeah, but their focus is on having, that realistic farming equipment, so the realistic brands, the realistic models, which is why they probably focus on things that could spread lime and then not actually making them spread lime.
Yeah, it's interesting. It is interesting. Shout out to Bears Den for the gifted memberships. Thank you, mate.
Ditto over here, thanks, buddy. Much appreciated.
Is there
It's not
any
cheating,
section-controlled lime spreaders? Yeah, the base game ones are. You can adjust the width on, can't you? Have you skipped a row there, Ox? No, where are you going?
Yeah, I have. I went down the wrong one. You'll figure it out. You can drop a bombshell. This is going to be FSG's farm setup for this map or something silly like that, and I'm going to ruin it for him.
Yeah, I'm just getting you to do half the work to start me off.
Yeah.
Tell you, we're actually covering some ground pretty quick with these.
We have.
Well, we've got a big crew in tonight, 230 odd folk watching, so
Nice one.
welcome everyone. Glad you're interested. Be sure to go over to Args as well and give him a thumbs up. And me, actually. There's only 63 of you hit the like button. What are you doing? No, it's good. It's good to see so many people interested in the DLC. I think there's been a lot of negativity recently towards the game, a bit, rightfully so. I think it's fair to say, isn't it, Args? Things aren't. I'll finish your row off here, mate. You start a new one.
Oh, okay. I'm already there, but it's fine. I was using the stubble destruction to know where to go and everything.
There you go.
Yeah, it certainly hasn't been all rosy, but you know, again, it's worse. Every game does it, right?
Yeah, you were saying the same about Roadcraft this week, weren't you?
Yeah, Roadcraft, but like, no, I mean they pushed out a patch within 7 days.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it is. It's unfortunately, it's not a Giants issue in a lot of cases. It's a modern way of delivering games equals get it out for a deadline and a date, and then bug fix it because you have the internet.
Yeah, that's right. So we're basically on this farm in the middle, wild prairie ranch. So we've got a section of fields around the edge, so pretty much dead centre, or about as centre as you can get on the map at least.
Shout out Farmer Hamish for the 10 gifted subs. Thank you, mate. That is very kind of you. Sim Guy, I haven't forgotten actually. Yes, I will be. I need to dig it out and get. I have to get it approved via Giants, but I'll do that and I'll get that done. Sim Guy gave me a season pass that he won at Lama, and he donated it to me. So we're gonna give it away at some point.
Nice one. Alright. I'm doing the last run now. Turn around.
Have you got enough to get to the end?
Yeah, because I've set mine to manual.
Ah, right.
So you'll see, if you look at the fields, it's kind of, you can see where I've been and where you've been.
Oh, are you saving?
Saving slurry, yeah.
Change nitrogen reference value. What is that? I wonder if you can change the nitrogen value. Not seen that before. I'm going to just open this up again to see.
What's that one?
Hitting Y, change the nitrogen reference value.
That's...
What does that do?
That's when you've got automatic on.
It's not changing anything interesting.
No.
Alright, anyway. A little
Right,
bit
shall
more
we,
experiment with those. They're nice, those GEA things,
good,
aren't they?
Yeah. Very good. That's interesting, because this is a brand that PC modders have brought into FarmSim. I've used GEA spreaders before.
Yeah.
The whole spreaders. But I think you touched on it in your stream. It's just giants just doing models, and that's another level.
Yeah.
It's very, no discredit to modders, but it's few and far between when you find a mod that's at the same standard that giants are doing too.
Yeah, they are. Their 3D modelling is excellent. It really is. It really is.
Where'd you go?
I parked myself around the corner out of the way.
Right.
I'll move the truck as well.
Are we going to work in this field, or are you going to go and work in a different one? Are we going to...
Let's go and do something in a different field, shall we? We put some lime on somewhere.
No, we can't, because none of them spread lime.
Oh, of course not. Damn it.
But we can bring out the big sulphur cultivator and prep a couple of fields, and we could air seed one, and one of us could air seed one. The other.
That's a good call. Yeah. Interestingly, I've just realised on the promo images, they have a Ford, one of the Fords, the bigger Ford, pulling the sulphate. But according to the horsepower requirements, you can't use the Ford to pull the sulphate.
Because it's 600 horsepower.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting.
So there's some.
I was watching.
So we could test one.
Trickery. Why not? I mean, I'm sure you'll pull it. You just won't pull it at 11 miles per hour, and you wouldn't pull it up a hill.
True. Yeah.
But yeah, it does require 600 horsepower. So the big Roy's 600, isn't it?
You've got the big Roy, and you've got the new Versatile, the Tract.
The Delta Track.
Now, the big Roy's going to be a good tractor for levelling silage, I reckon.
Ooh, yeah. What did it weigh? This is 28 tonnes. So the big Roy weighs 26 tonnes, so it's actually technically lighter than the Delta Track.
Interesting. Evening, Squash Monkey. Evening, Mark Haythornthwaite. BC Bueller says it went about 5 to 6 miles an hour, I think, when I tried it. Yeah, slow. Although it does look mighty fine. We'll keep the Fords. We'll keep the Fords for the seeding, shall we?
Yeah.
Right, pick your poison. I've driven these, so you choose your vehicle of choice. Enjoy the ladders
Monitor.
as you get in and out.
Ah. Oh yeah. They slide in. Mechanically. None of this hydraulic.
Yeah, jiggery pokery.
No.
Yeah, and enjoy the internal monitor as well.
Yeah. There's been some discussion around how in some circles around that monitor, and how it just shows the trailer hitch whether you've got something attached to it or not.
Yeah.
Say la vie. Until we get working monitors, you don't have a choice.
And yeah, of all the things that we need fixing, that's pretty far down the list. Ooh. This is twitchy. I do love a large cultivator.
Right. Which fields do you want to plant then?
Well, I think we could plant this one. We can seed this one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say, what about the two opposite? Left and right as you drive up from the farm.
52 and 54.
Oh, that's a good point. Hang on. Driz is asking, 52 and 54. A key question before you go anywhere.
Yeah.
Can I sit in the big Roy?
Ah.
No. That is a missed opportunity. There's 3 seats in
It's got
this.
2 bloody seats in it.
Oh, hang on.
Wow.
I thought it was in then. Yeah,
you can. I can switch to passenger seat. There you go.
Hey!
You're driving. I'm
driving.
behind you.
Hello, Alex.
And I can sit on either side.
Yeah. Take your pick.
So we technically, on a multiplayer, you could have 3 people in here.
You could. I love the fact that the aircon fans spin up in the back as well. If I turn the engine off. Oh. Yeah, there we go, look.
They stop too. That's a nice little touch.
There you go. Can't have a monitor, but you can have working aircon fans.
Yeah.
Right. Good.
It's very cool.
Like that.
It was a... I forget what that was. It makes me laugh how much the player animation moves in the cab. It's like you really lean forward to change gear.
To change gear. I think it's great in the
like hard
Fords
work.
as well. Yeah.
Yeah. We're going to cut across here because I don't think we're going to fit down there.
Yeah, it's pretty narrow.
Flickers here.
Who said that? Let me guess. Yoss.
No, Bo.
Oh, Bo.
Right. What can we do here? A couple of headlands. Quick direction automatic for this one, I think.
Oh, right. I'm going back in. Steering assist.
Smashing that one out right.
Boom.
And that is a big, big cultivator.
It is, isn't it?
Mm.
Alright, full gas. 12 miles an hour. Gotta love it. Race you.
Racing. Is that a race to finish the field? I think older than that.
Yeah, I have got a slightly bigger field.
So
Mike,
it's
good evening.
18
Case Boy,
meters
good evening. Nice to see you both.
It's 18 meters in feet. 30, 40, 48, 50-ish. 48.
Yeah,
So I was watching
that's a big cultivator.
Larson Farms. I was watching Larson Farms last night, and they've got a Salford cultivator. Basically this model, but they've got the 36-foot one.
Okay.
Which I'm guessing just drops as you look. If you look at it, just drops the 2
Takes the
wings
2
off.
outside wings off, yeah.
Well, it's very slow to raise. It'll catch you out.
Oh, because you're doing it the correct way too. Welsh has spotted that you started on the inside rather than on a headland like I did.
Realism is key.
Yep, 3rd of June for the DLC release, JCB. Yeah, so Tuesday.
59.
And remember, if you're a season pass holder, you should already get it. And there's a 10% discount if you haven't got it. 10% discount before Tuesday as well.
You don't actually need to do anything to as a season pass holder, do you? Doesn't it just appear, or do you actually have to download it? So you have to download it, don't you?
Yeah, you have to select it and download it, but it's yeah.
Technically 59 feet and half an inch, so 60 foot wide.
Chris Lecomte, sorry if I missed it, but what mod are you using to autofill your trailers? That is Power Tools. Iceberg, for ultimate realism, should work at a slight angle to mix up the chaff on the... All right, Iceberg, jeez. Scratch, you want to see the liquid manure tanks? Yes. I will humour you with that. There's the truck version. And there is the smaller of the 2 tankers.
This is a big tractor, but I've got to say this cultivator makes it look small.
Yeah, it does, right?
Puzzled why my joystick's not working for activating my guidance steering.
So if it's anything like mine, he says, as he's doing exactly the same, I had it set up to at my F1 button to activate guidance steering. It's turned itself off again.
It's just saying I wonder if a keybind had been added with the pack, but it is just a lifting axle option in keybinds. That's interesting.
Okay.
You can separately set a separate keybind to lift axles.
Oh, that's on the
spreaders.
Spreaders, yeah.
The slow spreaders, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's got its own keybind. It doesn't just use the... I suppose we haven't had lifting axles before, have we?
I don't think we have, actually, have we? As a base game option. Right, I'm looking for steering assist. There we go. Bombstick X, right.
Right up here. Rusty Money saying this pick grabs his attention far more than any other DLC previously.
Good.
Just need some big maps to use it on for console players, don't you, Rusty? The old McDonald's tractors. This one looks like the Grimace would be driving it. Grimace's getaway car.
Blacksmith, will we be seeding with the big Vader stat? I think we will be, won't we, Alex?
Yeah. I think air cart, air seeder, and one...
The big Fords.
Lancer? Yeah.
Scratch Monkey, my code is FarmSimGuy, but actually I've been telling people, if you want to buy it and you haven't bought it, put Argsy Gaming in. We need to get him to silver. He's slacking.
Slacking. If only I was slacking.
I know, right? Working your butt off. Jevon, will this map run on a laptop? It all depends on how good your laptop is, I think. Geez, you've smoked your field. I'm still doing headlands.
Yeah. Did not go unnoticed.
Big Roy is the boss.
Yeah.
Prime Flex, will a lunch snack be at Tim's or McDonald's? Ain't no time for lunch here, Prime.
I'm going to Applebee's.
Oh yeah, there's a Wendy's too if you want a grotty breakfast.
Oh yeah, I did see that. What else is there? Is there a Casey's gas station?
There's a Dollar General if you...
Yeah.
That's what I love about DJ's maps. He doesn't skimp on that stuff, which is great.
No. Well, he's built such a good collection of assets over all his maps that he's been smart about being able to reuse or replicate those things.
Yeah, what a job though to go through and do all of those texture remapping.
Oh, I know.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oh.
Lloyd was saying it's running on his laptop, the map, so...
Good. It should. I actually think it's very well optimised.
I feel like it is
very few issues with frame rates or anything.
I was just gonna look. I'm at 40, but my game normally drops down to about 40 when I'm streaming, without having a dedicated stream PC or anything. So it's and I actually bumped my graphics settings up yesterday too to get more of a field of view and level of detail. It is very, very good. Jeremy Freeman, Argsy rules three whole years, mate. 36 months. That must mean you've got a 3-year-old in the house now. When Jeremy first started watching the channel, he was getting up at 3 in the morning to change nappies and diapers. And he'd pop into the stream and say hello when he was doing that.
That's cool.
It is cool, isn't it, when you think back, think about the people, the connections, the stories, that little connections you have with people.
Yeah, it's been the community side of it's been awesome, hasn't it? It's that thing you don't expect when you start a YouTube channel. Is the community thing that builds around it. It's great.
Yeah, that's right. I was saying to saying, you know, someone who has been part of both of our communities. I won't say who it is, in case he doesn't want people to know. But he's coming to New Zealand later in the year, and we're gonna already make arrangements to catch up and say hello.
That's right. Yeah. It's brilliant. There you go. DJ plays on an RTX 4070 laptop. So
there you go.
He builds his map to make sure it runs on that. Amazing. And there you go. Jan R, who's been in my 44 months. Jeez, oh.
Wow.
And FarmSim 27 already. 27 FarmSim. Jeez. Time flies, eh? It runs on Plymflux's toaster laptop, so that's a good sign.
Still waiting for FSG's Down Under visit, though. So am I.
It's happening.
So am I. It's happening. He had to go to Morocco first. He used to conquer Europe and North Africa.
Yeah, that's the challenge.
Tick off his bucket list. But Bezdin, and that's cool, mate. It's just saying it's the feedback that we give on things that us and what we remember about the community is what makes it special.
Oh, nice.
Thanks, mate. It is. It's cool though. It's cool.
Oh, I'm about to destroy. There's a cockerel in the middle of my field. He's now plucked and ready for dinner.
Chicken nugget.
Kenneth Gray, are we getting any of the contract series on FS25? Maybe. Might have a map to do it justice now. Jayhawk, what is 30 months in metric?
I was going to say dates are one thing we can agree on, but date format's not, is it?
No.
Yan coming through 43 months on this side of the fence as well. Thanks, buddy.
You know what?
It does. Using big equipment like this appreciates why you notice sort of fields without fences and big verges and big edges, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it is good. I also noticed there no collisions on the power lines. Which is always a blessing.
I'd noticed street signs didn't have collisions.
Some of them do. If you're in the town, so I knocked a few over the other day, unless DJ's tweaked it in the latest update. So I'm not sure if he's done some or all of them, but I quite like a sign you can knock over.
Knocking over or driving through, fine.
Yeah.
The ones on Cumberland Farms are brutal.
Yes.
My 20-ton tractor driving at 30 miles per hour, or whatever it is, just stops when it hits a
there you go.
1 inch thick.
He's removed power line collisions because they're a pain for helpers and using sprayers. See? Always thinking. Genius.
Yeah.
Genius, I like it. Realism is key, except for when it comes to telegraph poles. Well, you know what? Move with the times. Buy a mobile cell phone.
No.
Howard Jones, that is the in-game GPS helper. So you just press and hold H, and it'll bring up the menu for that.
You coughed 2 days ago and wanted to die. Yeah. I shouldn't make you laugh then, should I? Because that'd probably be just as painful.
Okay, interesting. In multiplayer, the signs are somehow missing collisions, but in single player, it works. That's interesting, isn't it?
Bizarre. It's not as bad as the sudden movement of a cough.
You know, I'm not far behind you, because I've probably got 3
catching up.
passes
There's
left.
there's a bit of work and tuning on headlands and things like that. like skipping rows and turning can be quite quick.
Cheers, Rian. Have a good night. That big Roy looks insane from over there.
Yeah, I can imagine. This would actually be a good test with a number of wheels impacts silage compaction. Like if you can find a 20-ton tractor, a similar weight tractor with only 4 wheels or tracks versus this.
Yeah, that's a good. There you go. That's a next video right there for you, Ox.
So I'll save it for someone else. Feel free to steal my idea.
Have you got a square patch in the middle of the field you missed? Or is it an illusion based on the server?
Not in the middle. No, not in the middle. There's a couple of little pieces and the headings are not quite done perfectly.
We're at 275 watching. Thank you, everyone.
Marvelous.
If you don't mind hitting the like button, that would be awesome.
Back to doing more Sunday night streams.
I know, right? I think there might be a reason that this DLC has appealed to a lot of people.
It's very true. Very true. Just having a look, there's a decent amount of contracts floating around on the map too, which is good to see. Now the other thing, we're probably going to have to turn off seasonal cycle.
Ah, yes, we will. Or let's plant anything. Rob, I'm going to call you Rob rather than your full name because I love that name, but I can't say it on... Well, I could if I said it slowly. So, I will, just for sport. Rob's called him... His channel name is... Now, if you sold sofas, if you were the king of selling sofas, and you started your own store and called it the Awesome Sofa Selling Store, but used your name, are you following me, Args? It would be the Sofa King Awesome Store. But I can't say it fast because it sounds like something completely different.
Oh, yeah, I get you. Yeah. All right, I am Dunskies. I'll go and sort out some seeders and planters, eh?
All right, sounds good.
That
Do
off.
you want me to turn seasons off?
Oh, at some stage.
Just
Turn off autosave too, if you don't mind.
yes. As I watch the spinning save for.
It's fine.
There we
It's
go.
fine, it's fine.
And
I'm just going to leave this in this field we manured last time.
seasons. No. There we go.
That's right. Where am I? Store deliveries. Have you found that you can't disable, like once you put store deliveries down, you can't cancel it?
Shift-Alt-X.
You keep... Oh, is it X now?
Yeah.
It used to be R.
Yeah.
Ah. Oh, that's good to know. Yeah, it used to be R for in 22, and I'll keep on trying and it won't work.
Yeah.
Right.
I'll admit to it taking a little bit of time and me having to go back to the mod hub and find out what the keyboard command was. But yes. Are you going for the
For the
big air cart for both of us, or
No, I thought we could use the air card in that. Maybe that field you've worked up because
Yeah.
it's a bit bigger. Be a bit more suitable for it.
And throw the... Maybe do a couple of planters in the other one. Yeah.
Yeah. And then we could actually, I was just thinking... Sorry. I was thinking if there was a fertiliser contract, we could just run off with the fertiliser spreader.
Yeah, that's a good call.
A couple of fertiliser spreaders in a truck and go and do that somewhere. Big one on field 38, which isn't actually too far away at all. It's not too far. It's that big one. It's 23 acres.
Robert's asking, are the tractors true American or FarmSim specials? I'm going to let BC Bueller answer that one. I think if we were politicians, you would say they're a good representation, but...
They're close, but not quite close enough. Right, so we need 365 for that, 550 for that. So technically, even the Ford, the big 1156, doesn't have enough horsepower to pull that air cut.
No. So that's my only thing, is that there's tractors in here that can't pull half the equipment.
I mean, we're still going to try it.
Yeah. I think I had the Ford on the other day, and I think it worked well. Oh no, that was on the planter. I think I put the Cedar on the new Versatile.
Okay.
Wish they would give us more choices on the rear drawbar. Well, actually, Robert, that is one of the things they have included as a European or a US drawbar option. Which I think is kind of interesting, because in the UK, I don't know if it's a UK or a European spec, we used to be able to slide the drawbar out and spin it round so you could have a hook on one side and a bolt on the other. I don't know if they still do that, but that back in the day on our old Fords on the farm, you could do that. I'm looking for validation here from Hamish. Still can in most cases.
It's interesting because like, we never really did things like that.
Yeah, it was more on the bigger tractors. If you needed, I don't know, like something like a big cultivator, rather than pulling a trailer. How much horsepower does the air cart and the Cedar need? Arcs together.
Oh, does it cumulative one on that? The air cart doesn't have a requirement next to it.
So I think it adds the two together on the...
Yeah, it's 550 horsepower on the...
Oh, it is. It's a lot then.
It's 25 metres wide. It's not a small piece of equipment. The thing with all of this is the effort they've gone to with the models, and again, someone can correct me if I'm wrong here with this, but I'm pretty sure like the toolbar for the air seeder is just an extra wing, so why couldn't they give you two options, one with the extra wing and one without?
Yeah.
I suppose then the air card would actually be way too big for a smaller seeder, but...
Okay, the signs might be collision free, but the massive billboard isn't. Right, I'm gonna park this, just annoy the kids. There you go. You can't play any little playground there now, because I've parked my tractor across it.
You know they'll just climb all over the tractor and cultivate it over it.
Yeah. Right, air seed. What are we going to run on the air seed, Rogs?
Well, I was going to try the big Ford, but...
Yeah, let's give it a go.
Even though it isn't about now. Is this a... What is this? Is this a cart first?
No, cart at the back.
Oh, good. But But the cart does have a drawbar on the back of it too.
Oh, does it?
Hmm.
I was just assuming because of all the
Yeah, the hoses. Yeah, you can see with the hoses. Yeah.
And the hoses only... Oh, yeah. I definitely think it's a one and done. But you could maybe pull a...
Land roller or something.
Yeah, a roller or something behind it, yeah. That would be some operation, wouldn't it? Jeez.
I don't know if SG's likes total updates for you, but mine doesn't. I don't know, Bose. Just YouTube's great like that.
Totally random, isn't it?
Yeah.
I tell you, this is a fun reverse, by the way.
Oh,
A
yeah, miles away
hinge
from
tractor, move up, floating front wheels. Yeah, takes a bit of time. BCB, what are you saying? Need to see if that stuff works with my Seahawk for the hoses. Oh yeah, that'd be good, wouldn't it? It's quite nicely done. No pressure arcs. Oh, look at that! Almost
Not far off.
the direct hit.
Almost perfect. Not close enough. It's counterintuitive with the
It is, isn't it? Right, hard over.
articulated trip.
Also, I've noticed the hitboxes for these are quite...
Incredibly
I've noticed it a few times on these. The trigger is quite narrow for them. To the point that the other day I thought I might have got them in the wrong order for that very reason.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh, still. Is it almost in exactly the same place where it just was?
right, roll forward a little bit. Right, now go hard over. Yeah. And then go back just gradually. Go on, go on. Straighten up a bit now. Oh, you got too far now. You're exactly the same distance the other side now. That's it. Yeah. Hey.
Done.
Nice.
Here we go.
Nice little animation there as well. Do I need to fill these? Or can
Well, I
you-
guess so, it'd be, yeah. I'll try. Let's just have a look. No, you need to do it. I won't put seed in for me.
Alright, I can do that. Du-du. Yep, seeds and... two
Hey there, Marcel. How you doing?
fertilizer.
Right. Good to have everyone here. Hope you're enjoying things. This has been fun so far.
Oh, it has,
Checking
hasn't
out
it?
Judith Plains. New map by DJ Modding and playing with the Plains and Prairies pack, which is out in just a couple of days.
Oh, liquid fert in this one.
I noticed that, yeah.
Seeds and...
Which would be a good use while BCB was here of using his fiber dash trailer. And using
Yes.
The seed configuration and then liquid tank on it would be perfect.
I love the way this pulls away. Goes through the gears.
Sounded good actually, just driving past it. Alright, wish me luck.
Right, good luck. Definitely a patch in the middle of the field that isn't going to get planted.
Is it? Let's see on my screen, it's all done. I wonder if it will update when you get closer to it.
Possibly. It's actually shown on the map as well, so that's interesting.
Ah, bizarre.
Not that I'm suggesting that you missed anything, Arx.
It's a stitch up, I did it on purpose. Hey Jeff, how you doing? Morning from Nelson. We had I did manage to see them. We had the auroras, the southern lights here last night. Not quite on the same level as 12 months ago on May and Mother's Day, but pretty close. Very cool. You'd be getting close to having some very long evenings now, wouldn't you?
Yeah, we're already up at like 11 PM.
Yeah.
If the sun's out...
Right.
Oh, I'm getting a little twitch.
So that's powered up. One thing you noticed with this was how quiet the air card is.
Yeah, the fan on the planter here is a lot noisier.
Interesting. The dodgy looking textures with logos in there.
I've got to say, I think 1.9 has certainly fixed my texture issues.
Yeah, mine was just looking minor, but off looking at the moment. But anyhow,
Working a bit harder in a 4x map, isn't it?
I guess so. And I did, as I said, I did turn my settings up the other. That's that down.
Well, I've got to say,
Guidance and see what we can do.
on this planter, finished too early. I was smashing along at 12 miles an hour then.
Solid. I'm doing 4.
Is it going up though? Because it does start slow.
I was just going to see what the maximum speed is. Well, 7 miles per hour is the seating speed, but about 5 or
Yeah.
so no. No, it's not going up. Certainly, we're not going to be setting up a hill.
I can permission you to flip tractors if you want. Yeah, Sim Guy, did you have these Fords on? These are very much American Fords. Sim Guy, I don't think there's many of these in the UK.
You would have had the TW articulated boards, didn't you? Smaller.
I don't think we did.
Oh.
I think they capped out at the TW35. There might have been a couple of imports, but I don't think...
60?
I don't think we had anything bigger, as a rule. It's not even about the fields, it's about the lanes and the roads to get to the fields that are half the problem.
True. True. Right, well, there we go, 4 miles per hour. I think we might have to switch.
Back for the big bud. The big bud, the big Roy.
I might actually use the other one for a change. Just want to get my head around what I'm trying to do. Turn that off. Cycle through to that. Disconnect that. That's good, you can disconnect it all while it's hooked up.
Oh, Args, try this. Liquid Light Aerospace said, go into the dev controls and find set texture streaming behavior and drop it to minimum and see if it fixes it. It's a good tip, I didn't know that one. Guess it relies more on the cached stuff then rather than...
Alright. They definitely look better than they did before.
There you go.
Thank you, Hamish. And Hamish has just stopped in here. He said, hello, header, plant a thumbs up. I don't know where he's planting it. And then he said goodbye. Appreciate it, mate. Hey, checked up. How you doing?
Cheers, Bezden. Rest up, mate. Hope you feel better soon.
Yeah, likewise.
Thank you for your kind
Can't wait for next
donation.
stream.
Very kind.
Yes. Reiterate what FSG just said. This way, actually, just talking about the next stream. I'll be live on Wednesday night. I think I might be streaming Truck Road Australia. Their first haul mission comes out this week.
Oh, does it? That's been a long time coming.
So
but
it has been.
cool.
So I might actually might give that a spin. Literally.
Check you. You're a variety streamer these days.
Variety stream. Yeah, I'm going to jump to Twitch next.
Yeah.
engine shutdown on that Ford was quite nice.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? And
A
the
little bit
fans,
of
the
a
amount of
rattle
work
the,
and stuff in the engine's
fans,
good. JCB, am I going to do a series like I did on the Wyoming map in 22? Oh, I don't know. It is a massive undertaking, that. Maybe. Never say
I
never.
wanted to ask if Ray County was going to be your YouTuber's farm.
Yeah. It's...
Yeah.
There's been some thoughts. I actually have another idea for that one.
Nice.
Full of ideas now. Just lacking in time.
Yeah. Which we've all been lacking in lately, hence we weren't even able to catch up last night to record a multiplayer episode.
That's right, that's right. My daughter had a big horsey event, and
Was she competing or?
so they have these special ride outs. I'm not sure if it's a thing anywhere else in the, like traditionally it used to be the hunts, but because the do-gooders now try and ban those, they just go out on these huge ride outs. So there's like 150 horses, like 6 hours across fields, and a massive deal for her. She was one of the youngest there.
Yeah.
She absolutely loved it. Came home fully broken. Yes, last night. But loved. Like they got up at 5 and they spent the whole day grooming, like pleating hair on the horses and all that. And I was like, you've still got to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was them. Totally loved it.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, that's her.
Nice.
And then we looked at stables afterwards. Buying the horse thing is gaining traction, not through me.
When you're in New Zealand, you have to. Mrs. Argsy has some family who have horses and do those kind of events and things like that. So you have to.
Oh, nice.
Get her out and have a look at that. If, of course, you bring the whole family over.
Oh, yes, we will be if we come. Farewell money, Hamish says. Don't I know it?
That's right. You went and looked at some different horses today too, didn't you?
I did. Mine had more horsepower. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a difficult one. Saying no to that. I went on a Aston Martin experience this afternoon as a final present from my good lady wife for my birthday. And it was epic. So at the end they give you a lap in an aerial atom as well with a professional. Right. So I was there. Jack came along as well.
Nice.
And yeah, so they kind of put 2 aerial atoms on and stuck us in each. They just kind of chased each other around the track, which was awesome. Jayhawk, just hire a worker to take care of the horse. I need that horse helper mod, don't I?
Yeah. See, that's the thing. You're not going to have to take care of it. You're just going to have to pay for it.
Yeah. Yeah. I can imagine me taking care of it as well. On a cold, wet winter's night. Dad, I haven't mucked out the horse today. Will you come and help me?
You'll end up with 2. You'll have to get one for yourself. This father-daughter time.
So obviously growing up on the farm, my sister rode horses, and I learnt very early on that a horse is very similar to a bike, but a bike doesn't decide it wants to go in a different direction and chuck you off. So I stuck to bikes.
That's why you're a mountain biker.
Yeah. Although I have some scars to prove that bikes don't always do that as well.
That's true. Can appreciate that. Alright. This is a beast, and even this field feels too small for this.
Oh, fine. I thought with your Jason Statham money. Unfortunately, the real Jason Statham makes a lot more than the Timu lookalike.
I loved that video that Yoss found of someone thinking that was Jason Statham in Morocco of all places too. It's fantastic.
He's got far too much time in his hands, that boy.
He does. Jeff and Jake were asking how my map's coming along. I've got a list the length of my arm, and it keeps getting things added to the bottom of it rather than things crossed off the top of it. It's ticking along. Slowly, but surely.
Although you had a bit of a bonus, didn't you? Very generous offer from Mr. DJ Modding.
Yeah, I just reached out to him, politely asked if I could use some of his assets from the map, and he said, take whatever you like. Which is very generous of him. I didn't expect that. I had a couple of things I was going to ask him about, the crops, alfalfa and clover. Were two of the main things, at least.
So, can we expect a McDonald's on Winchester?
No, because I want to get it onto console. There's also not one in Winchester, so I can save that one as well.
Yeah. Oh, but it was at Ingliston, mate. It was the supercar day. They had everything there. They had 911 GT3 RS, a McLaren 720, AMG Mercedes, whatever it is, the good one. What else did they have? Oh, a couple of Lamborghinis, a Revelto and a Huracan.
Did Mrs. FSG pick the Aston Martin, or
She did.
get to choose? Or?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Again, I think with an ulterior motive.
I can see that patch in the field now too, by the way.
Can you? Yeah, weird.
Was it there when you planted through it or not?
It wouldn't let me plant through it, I just rolled over it.
Okay, that's interesting.
Right, I've finished. You've done a headland and I finished. Granted, you had to go and get another tractor halfway through.
I did go and get a tractor, that's right. That's right, you can find a couple of fertiliser contracts to maybe set up that live bottom trailer to
I will do that.
take down.
I will do that. Look at that lovely green field. We have got, let's go to precision farming, that would help. Yield. Nitrogen, looking good.
Oh, I'm going to jackknife this.
Alright, let's roll this home. Oh, see, this is my bugbear again, Arx. I'm gonna have a rant about the FOV set in the cabs being ridiculously. I'm basically looking at the middle of the steering wheel.
Yeah, and that doesn't change by default. It's not one of.
I know you can't change it and then it goes back.
Certainly is a big setup, Marius. It's probably a little bit big for this field.
Does Arxie see the PF data as well? I think so. Amy? You can see
On the
that.
map,
You can see that I've spread that nitrogen in that field, can't you?
Yeah, it's showing up on my mini map.
Nice. Nilin, yes, you can cut the alfalfa and clover like grass and bale it or turn it to chaff and dump it in silos. You can wrap it.
Yep.
It's nice. Nice addition.
Clover's the same. It's not good.
Yeah. Base game mowers work for new crops. There you go.
Yeah.
From the man himself.
So if you have a look in the production have a look in the production chains, you can see the fermenting silo.
Yeah.
Which has the alfalfa, chaff, clover, and grass as inputs.
Yeah, there we go. I also think the alfalfa crop texture's really nice.
The alfalfa's really nice.
When it goes to seed, yeah. And you can see the purple on the top.
Yeah, but it's not as like the previous iterations that have been out there. The purple's been really intense.
Yes, and it's kind of knocked back a bit. This is just growing now. I should be able to change this actually, shouldn't I? Alfalfa harvest ready. Ooh. There you go. Yes, a lot more subtle. Very nice. Oh, clover texture's lovely as well. Let's have a look at that. So I've realised I can...
A little bit. A little bit low res on the texture for that one.
Yeah, it's a bit flatter, isn't it?
Yeah.
Fast Farmer, is this that Montana map? It is indeed that Montana map. Credit to Lancy Boy for the assets. Yeah. Just edit them based on how giants did crops in 25. So we might see some kind of higher res textures coming for these. Which is cool.
I think, there is a Antler 22 has some alfalfa texture.
Right. I am going to get a couple of rogators.
The thing I really like about this map is the sort of the view. Do you want to get one of the sulfide spreaders and one rogator?
Yes. Good call. Go. Like we're made of money, Args.
I know, right? When I'm starting to buy the equipment at the start, I was like, oh, have we got enough money to lease it? And then I looked at the bank account.
Yeah. Right, I'm going to pick you a different tractor that we haven't used. I wonder if...
Smaller versatile.
Salsa, 360. So can we get 360 out of that smaller versatile? The Nemesis. 360. 272. Ooh. Might be worth a shot. I don't want to leave you struggling again.
Right, finally finished the headlands.
Or, do you know what I'll do? Actually, I've just bought that, but I will buy you the 976 365. There we go. Oh, the twin wheels on the Versatile 976 are clamp-ons rather than through the hub.
Oh, no.
But I wonder if that was more back in the day. I wonder if they didn't have... I need somebody with BC Bueller's here with his actual farming knowledge of versatiles.
Yeah. It's funny, like it's taken me so long to get around the headlands, but then it's what, 3 passes to do the middle of this field?
Yeah, it doesn't take long, does it? Those headlands are massive. Let's do a different international gap.
I don't need to finish it.
A cab with no aero parts. Argsy coloured.
Great to see your hat's starting to show up out in the
after
big wide world.
Far too long, but yeah, they've made it.
Got them.
Semi-trailers. I'm trying to find where the live bottom trailer was, but it's in semi-trailers. Yo. Right.
So you have a nice big headland. This is quite friendly. $2 million spent just like that.
There you go. Okay, BC Bueller saying they are clamp-ons on those versatiles, but a different type to what they've used. They've used the standard one. Bill with... Come on, alright. Went the wrong way.
So I've got some bigger contracts too.
Solid fertilizer. There we go. Just give me this one.
I'd say the connection's been really good.
It's been really good. How's your ping? Still about 160?
About 170, yeah, 160, 170. And you should see because it's on the red background of the nitrogen.
It's interesting, I don't get a ping at all hosting.
No, you won't.
It doesn't give me one. Yeah.
I've always been hit and miss when I've tried to set them up and host myself. Even when I've tried to host on one PC and joined from my laptop right next door.
It is a bit of a lottery sometimes. My internet connection's new, so it's... I've got a 1 gig connection now and I kind of average about 800 megabits per second, so it's...
Grunty.
It's very good. Right. Fertilising. 107, a nice big L-shaped field. 80 small. 38. That's quite a nice one, isn't it? 38. We'll take that. We'll accept the contract.
Yep.
And
it gets through it really quick.
I'm going to add 107 as well. Right, we've got 2 to choose from.
I could do them both.
I mean, they are literally one's in the top left corner and the other's in the bottom right.
True.
So I'm going to go to 38. I'm going to run the truck over and then we can run the 2 tractors over.
Okay.
While you finish that last little bit off.
Yeah, well, I was going to say I don't technically need to finish it.
You know, you don't.
That rooster that's still sitting in the middle of the field. Just
Death Wish rooster.
Gave the old cock-a-doodle-doo as I drove past.
Taunting you.
Yeah.
Loving to see all the plaudits for DJ in the chat. Makes it all worthwhile.
What's crazy is you think about how much time he spent from when he first sent it to us a couple of weeks ago to where it is now. It's just incredible.
Nice thing about driving through this is we get to see a bit more of the map.
So,
although, like I said, I think everybody's downloaded it now. Majorly popular.
Is it because we're on a bigger map, but you have the sort of blurred distance seems more pronounced?
Yeah. I tend to turn... you have the additional game settings, I tend to turn that off.
Yeah.
I think it's more pronounced in 25 anyway, isn't it?
I think so. This is a tilt shift type field type.
Yeah. Get my bearings. There we go.
Once I got the headlands done, this was actually pretty manageable. Just have to have space.
Yeah, I saw Disturbed Simulations had done some tests with it on Courseplay, and he said actually it worked well skipping rows. I think you're kind of down to how much space you've got at the edge of the field for turning around and stuff like that, haven't you? But
yeah, that's right. Great map for the next set. Yeah, it's a good map for the 2 DLCs we've had so far.
Yeah, it might be just in the next set off for this, definitely.
Right. How are we looking?
It's beyond this. How can I get to that second field?
Right. I don't know.
Trying to work it out.
Down the other edge. The left-hand side of it.
This is one that runs along the top here. Or I could just run along the grass. I'm just going to run along the grass.
Right, I am done. Turned off.
DJ said he's had 13,345 downloads since he released it at 7 AM this morning.
Holy moly.
And isn't that a shame that it can't go in the mod hub, because you would earn some money for that?
I saw something, a few people have said, because obviously you do have the option on each to provide a donation, so if you are one of those people
I
who
am
has
going to
downloaded,
provide a donation for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, you can. People like DJ don't, because it is all itch, don't have that revenue stream as such to reward them for that. And I know he's not doing it for financial gain or anything like that, but if you do enjoy what he's done and you've got can afford to buy a coffee for him,
yeah, 100%.
It's the used machinery yard. Engines running, tractors and equipment just discarded everywhere.
Just abandoned, yeah.
Right. Okay, so we're heading down to 38. Let's figure out the best way to get there. Out there, turn right, turn left, done.
Oh, it does sound nice going through the gears, that.
It did, yeah, I was listening to that. Does this have time steering wheel? Okay.
That Rogator, by the way, turns on a dime. It's absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, I've just turned off the 4-wheel steering because there's nothing more fun than travelling at 6 miles per hour and having all your 4 wheels going around. So.
I've just realised I've picked a tractor that maxes out at 14 miles an hour. So I'll be, yeah. Damn you and your modern equipment.
I know, right? Might be with you heading up to the other field, and I'll bring the truck up when I'm finished.
Yeah. I might just spawn another one up there.
Yeah. Why not? To modders away from Mod Hub make money, not through any support from Giants.
Yeah. Purely donations from people.
Purely donations. So anyone who wants to contribute to them. Obviously, if they have a YouTube channel and put out map videos or anything like that. But I don't think anyone makes a living from Farming Simulator.
No.
It's not on the mod side.
Which is a shame.
Oh, it'd just be hundreds, if not thousands of hours spent building a map like this.
Have I got a quicker way? No.
I mean, GS teleport and put the adjacent field names in. Always a good option.
The shame of being passed by the ghost school bus.
He's got some cool custom traffic on this.
He has. Ah, it's BC Bueller's train. Thought I recognised it. That's always nice when modders work together. I'm a big fan of that.
So you were out of the loop. Being away.
Yeah. I genuinely thought I'd missed the DLC launch. I thought it was all being announced while I was away. I was surprised when I got back and I was like, oh, it's actually today it's released. That's why I did that stream quickly. Are you there yet, Args?
I am. Yeah.
Oh my god. I'm still on the bridge.
I'd love another copy. You?
Also, here DJ saying clover and alfalfa grows back after cut and is and the output is more than grass, so it's a more lucrative crop from that perspective.
Okay.
Good to know. Michael Trinity, how you doing, mate?
No.
Like Possum's saying hello from Mornington in Australia.
Mornington Peninsula in Victoria. Hopefully I can get that right. I've been there.
There you go. Michael Trinity, this is indeed its top speed. A princely 14 miles an hour.
This trailer's epic. This trailer.
It is good, isn't it? Really good.
Yeah. Well, that's a good point. Wearing some of the new clothing. See, they've added some Pottinger
I did.
clothing. It's funny that they had Pottinger when there's not Pottinger in the
I know.
DLC.
Like Salford, GEA.
Yeah.
Veidestad. Versatile.
Versatile. Yeah.
I missed the wardrobe mod from 22. I'd love that to come back.
Mm.
Had a whole heap of fun creating stuff. I'm totally going to get to this and you're going to have like one pass left.
I'm in the field and I'm just setting up my guidance to get going. You're just fortunate it's only a 21 metre spread width.
Yeah. And it's a big field.
Biggish.
King Midas, how do you feel about investing in cotton fairly early in your farm? I never play cotton. In fact, the only time I've ever played cottons was with you, Args, on Aussie farms.
West Texas as well.
Oh yeah, we did do it on West Texas. Xenomorph at the moment, enhanced fill types does not let these spreaders take lime. But I wouldn't be surprised if that changes with a little mod update.
I did want to test that though on a base game map as well, because when I tried it, enhanced fill type wouldn't work on a basic spreader.
Oh, okay.
I wondered if it could have been a map thing, or whether the patch that the patch had changed it. I know the patch had caused some issues with that mod.
Interesting.
What's also interesting, I don't know if you've noticed on any of your multiplayer servers, there was a couple of mods from our server that got removed because it wasn't compatible with the game. So have you noticed you get mods when they do an update that when you go through your mod list and start the game up, it'll show it's not compatible?
Oh, interesting. As in post-patch?
Post-patch, they'll say,
need
oh, this
to
mod's
do an
now not
update.
compatible with the patch. Yeah, so the mod needs to be updated, or you need to update the version of the mod you're using.
Yeah. Yeah, interesting. Nick, is there any buildings with the DLC? No, just... There's 22 bits of equipment?
20-something. 21, isn't it? Because technically that's 19 with the similar tractors.
Yes. Yeah, the 2 versatiles and the 2 Fords are the same, other than a paint job.
What's the spreader width on that one you've got?
Same as yours, I think.
21 metres.
I think so. Let me have a look.
Just
22 metres.
Okay.
Are we there yet? We are!
Alright, last headland pass and we're done.
If we want to start heading to...
Yeah, if you want to head to the other side of the map, that'd be great.
The dust animation is nice on all this stuff, isn't it?
Dust is fantastic. Just the way it lingers behind you for a little.
Right, are you on Headland 2?
This is Headland 2.
Right, I'll just start doing
menu.
Up and downs then.
You manually set your width to 21 if you want to.
21?
That's what I'm spreading it.
21. And did you set your work direction?
No, it's just on automatic. So it's going along the long edge. So it must be pretty much on 0.
See what happens. Oh, it's only giving me 1 headland. That was me being stupid.
No plans to do anything on it at the moment, Bruce. Need to get back to our German farms.
We do.
I also find that a big map like this, you can just spend a whole lot of time doing the same thing over and over.
It's hard. It's not ideal sometimes for content, is it?
No.
Unless you're doing multiplayer with a crew. Look at that. That animation on that dust is different class.
It's a nice little touch, right?
Yeah.
Just bowling through this guy's sunflowers with your versatile.
I have narrow wheels, son. They're fitting beautifully. They're fitting beautifully between the plants. I'll have you know.
I don't believe you.
Do you know what? If you look on the left side they are. On the right, not so much.
Not so much.
Right, I'm going to skip a row args. So.
Okay.
I think I may have skipped 2. Oh well, we'll work it out.
I think you're right.
No, I'm right. Forget how wide these things are.
You bring up your mini map, you can see the.
Yeah, I can see I'm good.
Farming still shows the blue layers. What speed are you applying it? About the same
14.
speed you drove down at.
It's exactly the same as I drove down at, yeah. Hey, Pleasant View, how you doing? Xenomorph, any good anhydrous mods you'd recommend? I don't think there are any toolbar sets out yet, are there, Args? We
Not
might have
good
to
ones.
wait for those.
I think there might be some dodgy-ish
Hack jobs.
conversions out there, but yeah. But at the same time, I've been following Collins Customs, keeping an eye on their pages because they did that great set in 22.
They sure did.
And I don't know whether they're actually planning on doing it for 25.
No.
I mean, a few models lately have sort of life situations changed and they're stepping away from things.
Yep. Yep. And the YouTubers as well.
Skywalker Farms. Yeah.
Yeah, Skywalker this week, which is a shame.
Lazy modding. People have made some stuff for 22.
Yeah.
South Sask as well, didn't he?
That's right, yeah. Pals of BC Bueller, and he said he's not going to...
It's great to see guys like DJ Model still here, and you know, that's I guess it's the natural cycle, right? You get those who come and go, and
That's right.
you get new guys. You need new, fresh ideas, and people to come in and try different things or bring their own twist on it. You're a testament to life being able to change quickly at times, Bo, that's for sure. If DJ, are you still there? Can you get grass if you use a grass roller on the fertilizers? Does it give you a... Sorry, if you use a grass roller on clover or alfalfa, does it give fertilizer?
Fertilizer state, yeah. Oh, 'cause he's slowly catching me. Not a chance. What are you running at? Are you running at 14 as well?
No, 16.
Oh, okay. You are catching me then. Damn it.
I was thinking I might have been able to undertake you on the inside of that corner then. Using much fertilizer too, which is nice.
Okay, so Liquid Rolled asked, can alfalfa and clover be rolled after cutting like grass? And DJ has said, yes, it can.
Okay.
Oh, I don't have access to the land. Oh, we finished the
Contract's completed.
contract.
I thought they got rid of that.
So did I. Has that come back
It's
in
just automatically.
1.9?
It's automatic, is it? Oh, it's still it's showing up as completed.
But why can't, like...
Yeah.
If you were doing a contract in real life, you would never go, I think that's about roughly 100% of what he wants us to do. I'm just going to stop with, what, a row and a half left?
Yeah. That'll do, mate.
Like, surely you finish the field, right?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Anyway,
well, because the other thing is if you did that fertilizer for you and then bought the field, technically it wouldn't be fully fertilized.
Yeah, exactly.
Good enough.
Add better contracts and set to 99%. Or, call me old-fashioned, just make your game do something slightly realistic.
Like how 22 did it.
Yeah. Don't think it's a big ask. That was a big brain call from me there.
Yeah, I can overload from the spreader back into the truck.
Yeah, that's good, isn't it?
So I can, I mean, well, speaking of realism, no, it's not.
Rogue chickens all over this map, I love it.
Have you just cheated your way up to 107 here?
I didn't. I returned my vehicle to the shop. It needed a repair.
No plans to do anything on it at this stage. Bruce will
He'll be secretly playing it in the background, though, Arx.
Oh yeah, well I know. I think Hanson and Shonik are already frantically setting up a multiplayer server on it.
Of course,
So,
of course they are.
No doubt I'll be streaming on it at some stage.
I imagine our lot are doing the same.
And with good reason.
Yeah, and with absolutely good reason. I'm so impressed how well this runs for 4X.
Yep. Great multiplayer too in terms of multiple farms if you wanted to. With 6 different farms, plenty of land to buy.
Oh, that needs an update. Clutch and DJ.
Those 2 idiots still on a billboard somewhere.
Yeah. I know DJ's paid good, hard, solid cash to be there. Ooh, how am I getting here? I think I need to be the other side of the... I have to go over the other way.
It's times like that you need a realistic shooting range or something. Yeah.
I would pay good money for that mod.
Put targets on a wall.
Please no train come. Please no train come.
Yeah. The trains actually... You know, some trains come frequently. You'll see a train going past you every couple of minutes. The train on this must be a very long way away. Like I rented the train the other day because I hadn't seen it and I was recording my tour and it was 10 kilometres away.
Oh really? Oh, when you requested it?
Mm. And I've noticed it, you know, I have very infrequently actually seen it just scoot through the map.
Yeah. I think it's brilliant that it does that loop in the middle and goes to that collection point before. So it's actually really valuable for shipping crops around the map, as opposed to just an A to B point. You've got 3. You've got a central point, you've got a northern point, and you've got a southern point for unloading stuff. It's great.
Yeah. Yeah, it is nice.
Great. In fact, there's you've got Yellowtail, Yellowstone. Ah, I see what we've done there. I just realised that.
Any drops. How long? Because did you see the Ford branded garage?
No.
Here? How long before we see a Ford branded dealership?
Oh, yeah.
Robert's Motors here in the middle of the map next to the breweries.
Yeah. Just going to jump to it and have a nosy. Old school. Robert's Motors. Right. I will do the headlands this time, Args.
Okay,
you can do the
truck back down.
No, I just auto-filled.
Ah.
We probably will get through without, won't we?
Yeah. Except I'm empty, but you can auto-fill me, that's fine.
And I'm gonna do...
Oh, no, don't worry. I will go to the co-op and fill up.
Yeah!
The co-op down here.
There you go. Work direction, we're gonna go with 0. We're gonna go with 1 headland, and we're gonna go with 21 metres.
The dealership's lovely. Did you notice the vehicles are all usable as well?
Yeah, you can lease them, not even lease them, you can just borrow them.
I didn't lease them. But you can't tab into them, which is nice. You don't find yourself
so they don't
through.
become part of the...
Sprayer, spreader, seeder, combine, planter, cultivator, forage harvester, tractors. Go left down this way. Post track to pop in.
It is brilliant. It is just so many little things you discover and find, and Everett, how do you have so much money? Tariffs.
It was a good year in Montana.
It was. State subsidies.
Right, which one do I refill it? Not there. Next
Oh
one.
man, I'm going to have this
Overhead
finished.
order.
It is a mod ever. It's called Power Tools, and you can add as much money as you want. See, they work.
Oh, dumping solid fertilizer in the top of the cab. Roll that cover back on. The rolling covers are cool.
Capricorn. Yeah, the rolling covers are nicely animated, actually.
All right, how do I get to you?
Go.
Over
You
the
need to
tracks
get
by
over the other
animal
side
dealer?
of the side of the train line. You can cross it.
Can't encourage crossing train tracks at unauthorised positions. It's not safe.
Nope. Health and Safety Args has arrived with his clipboard.
I've had my beacons on the whole way. I noticed you haven't.
I don't have beacons. Tractor's too old.
Spreader's got them on the back, doesn't it?
Oh, the road is here, actually. See where I am at the moment? There's actually a path. If you want to really play authentic, you need to drive right along to the edge of the map up north. Here comes the train.
Ah, okay. Yeah, here comes that train. So just gonna turn around and swap that. Go look at it. Stuck. I'm actually stuck.
You're going to get trashed by the train?
No, I was stuck in my character.
Ah, right.
Oh, there it goes. Oh, the train has no sound to it.
No,
Silent.
really?
Hmm.
It's not silent
Oh, no, there
in...
we go. Maybe that was lag. Could have been a didn't make sound. Didn't make sound until it got right to the end of the tracks. So sorry, do I need to cross the tracks and then come down to the end of the map, or can I cross the tracks at the end of the map?
There is a... I'm going to say there's a crossing down towards the end of the map where the tunnel is. I can't see exactly, but there is a road that goes up there.
Find it. We will explore. Do I know about the Big Roy, Nathan? We've been driving the Big Roy. Really.
I can't see you. Oh, there you are. I'm going to stop after I've done the headland, so there's some stuff left for you to do.
Ah, you'll be right. It's been a nice ticky tour of them.
I've delivered a massive 3% of my load of fertilizer on the field.
We've only done a third. We've only done a third of the contract. Right. Yeah, so what have we got here? US Postal. Oh, Post Office.
There we go, one headland done. Should have put some tram lines in.
Wouldn't have worked on contracted fields.
Yeah, it's nice to see the fields with the tram lines in.
It is, yeah. Although I know everyone's going to say it's not a very American thing.
Yeah.
To do. Step on it. Right. Which field are we? Straight ahead, is it?
Straight ahead. Yeah.
106. Okay.
Start on that end. I'm coming up.
As in,
Where you are.
you've done the headland.
Done the headland only. Yeah, one headland.
Okay, I see. Yeah.
Mike, when you have crop destruction turned on and are driving around a corner in the tram lines, are you still destroying the crops? Not if you've got the right wheels on. So you still need the right wheels, I think, don't you?
Sorry, say that again.
If you have crop destruction on and you're driving around the corner of a field that has tram lines in it, are you still destroying the crop? I think you are if you have big wheels.
Yeah, I'd still, even if you run down tram lines with
Chunky
if you ran down
tyres.
tram lines with standard chunky tyres, you're probably going to damage your crops. You'd still want to do it for your narrow tyres.
Yeah.
Are you working on that long edge of the field?
I am, yeah. Well,
Look around and get back.
I'm not skipping rows here, I'm just running.
Yeah.
I think you'll get the last run now, actually. When you get to the top and turn, that'll be the last pass.
You're going to get it before me, though. So what haven't we looked at? The only thing we haven't looked at is the smaller versatile tractors and the
large auger.
grain cart.
Grain cart, yeah. Which is just a massive, massive grain cart.
It's a massive grain cart, yeah.
It's quite cool. Oh, there you go. Cranky's posted another mod that completes contracts for you.
Technically driving a Challenger Rogator. Technically. I mean, it's a Fendt. Probably started out as a Challenger Rogator for the original model.
Probably did, didn't it? Yeah.
I imagine they've updated things quite a lot since then. Be nice to see the big Rogators, the 3-wheel ones.
Yeah. Are you in this pass, Arx?
Yes, yeah, I'm running down okay, because of where I created the course.
Ah, yeah, you
I came in on the bottom edge of the field. Yeah,
You've
so
got half a pass.
Yeah, I can see. Yeah,
all right,
I did half a pass. No, you go down it. You go down your next one, and yeah, we're going to collide. But
yeah, I'll let you finish, and then I'll follow it.
It's a couple of booms touching between friends.
Oh, we did. We're 94% on the contract anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, you do that.
So close.
That's a trick for young players. Don't start the steering assist on opposite sides of the field. We're doing it together.
Here's a question. I'm a little behind on the live. If you borrow the dealer vehicles, you can't use core play or helper lines. Is that? I'm not sure if that's a question or if that's a statement. We could test that, couldn't we?
And I don't. Wow, we haven't got course play.
Oh yeah, we've got the helpers though, haven't we?
Helpers, yeah.
I would expect it should be all right, wouldn't it?
I would have thought so.
It's no different to using a tractor on a shared map if you had contractor privileges.
Yeah, correct. Look.
Even in Big Mac, Dog is great. She is. Yeah, I don't see that much anymore. She's decided she likes Mum better than Dad, so. Yeah, there we go. I finished.
Right, so where's the nearest field I can put into 78?
There you go. Western is confirming you cannot use AI on the dealer tractors. There you go. Yeah, permissions issue maybe.
Probably the way the farm's set up in terms of ownership.
Hang on, I'm going to try something. Let's see if I give you farm management, Argsy. Is there any way I can give you... No, because we don't have two farms. I was going to say I could see if I could give you...
Contractor status.
Contractor, but I can't, yeah.
So you can't even use the steering assist lines, are you saying? Or is
Yeah,
it just
anything.
the AI workers?
Anything. Steering assist as well.
Yeah.
Nope. Splashing out 132,000 on a field there, Ogs, just for a test.
Yes. Yeah, no. Can confirm and agree that that is the status. Can't. H doesn't do anything.
Oh. Interesting. DJ's just said, yes, my notes say players can borrow to use, not give them to helpers. Quite right, too.
But I can't. So the only downside with that, DJ, and I agree with you, is I can't use the guidance steering either. So you're literally having to freehand it. But I know that because it uses the same system, it's probably impossible to do that. Nice one.
I love the animal dealer slap bang in the middle of the town as well. It's cool.
Yeah.
Does
that vehicle have a
that grain store is different class as well.
Does that vehicle have a buddy seat in it?
Is what, sorry?
Does your vehicle have a buddy seat in it?
Yes, I think it does. Actually, take that back. Nope.
No, no buddy.
No buddy. I've got no buddies.
Right back. Right back on the fender.
We're not riding back in this 14-mile-an-hour piece of junk.
Don't actually have to go anywhere, do we?
Tabbing back. I'm actually now looking for another tractor that's got a buddy seat. Oh, the MK, whatever it is. The second big versatile. This should work. If the other one worked, this should work, right? I've got blurry textures again. I think my textures started out okay, and now as it's kind of the...
Can you swap to passenger seat?
No.
No.
Which suggests this maybe isn't.
Maybe it's only the...
Now I can't remember that command that we had in here for...
Just going to pop it to the big rope. Control G.
Who can remember that?
I think myself sitting in the buddy seat. What command are you looking for?
The one that you used before to reset textures, because my things have gone blurry.
Oh. Set texture streaming behavior. So just type up in set text.
Texture streaming set budget behavior. And what was it?
Min. Set.
Min. Oh. Yep, fixed it. Fixed it on the tyres anyway.
Just change mine to max. I wonder if that just resets it.
That's getting set up as a button on my...
Yeah.
That's gone min.
Very handy.
Let's try it max.
I think you'd have to run out of your VRAM to,
Yeah.
with textures loading, and have an issue now.
So this is the challenge, right? I've got six gig of VRAM.
Yeah.
And apparently that's not enough, even though I've got 3070 card, which is a way above min specs.
Yeah.
So, am I going to have to invest in a new card if I want high-res textures? Whereas I can use something like, I don't know, the new F1 game or WRC or something else. I can run decent textures on those. I think that's my frustration. Optimize your game
not
better.
ideal.
Sounds like time for a new PC. Yeah. Nope.
Don't give them an excuse.
Maybe new graphics card though. I mean,
It's like a Mac, mate. Ooh, new PC.
the only thing that stopped me getting a new graphics card is I've only got a 650 watt PSU, so I'd have to get a new PSU as well. And the thought of swapping
But aren't
those
those
out,
too cheap?
they're just a pain to swap. I might as well buy a whole new PC and build it, and have some fun at the same time.
Fair enough. Speaking of fun, this has been fun, mate. Thanks for taking some time out of your Sunday evening.
No, it's been awesome, mate. I've properly enjoyed that. I hope everybody else did as well. We've had a good chunk of viewers
Absolutely.
throughout, which is always good to see. If you fancy hitting the like button on the way out, I'd appreciate that.
Drop a thumbs up. And like we said earlier, if you have the season pass, of course the DLC will be all yours. If you don't, you can buy it through wherever you want to buy it, Steam, PlayStation, Giant Store.
That's right.
And of course, shameless plug, you can use one of our partner codes or someone's partner code if you get it through the Giant Store. Help support the channel.
Use
no
Arxes.
additional
Don't use
cost to you.
Arxes, hashtag Arxes to silver.
Awesome. Arxie Gaming, all one word. Road to silver. It's
Road
a long,
to silver.
long and windy road.
Yeah.
Long and windy road, just doing it through DLC purchases.
Yeah, it is. But no, that was awesome. Hope everyone enjoys this when it comes out, because it is cool. And
Yes.
the map is outstanding. That is, I think, the icing on the cake of this DLC coming out is that you've got a map that really warrants using it. So
Absolutely. Yeah. No, it's going to be perfect for it. And the map's out now too. I think ! map in both our chats will give you a link to that.
That's right.
Otherwise, you've got a link to it in your map tour. I'll have a link to it in the map tour.
that's right.
Or djmodding.itch.io.
Yep.
No, itch.io/djmodding.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right. This is Judith Plains by DJ Modding, John.
Yeah.
There you go. All right, mate. Oh, that was a blast. Thank you very, very much.
Yep. And have a great week. Everybody else have a great week as well. Thank you again, DJ. And we'll see you soon.
Nice to have you in chat. Yeah. And thanks to all the gifted memberships. There's quite a few floating around on both channels. So
yeah, likewise.
Thank you all very much for your support. We do appreciate you all.
Yep. We certainly do.
All right. I'm out.
Yeah, me too.
Take care, everyone. Catch you later.
Yeah, take care.
Bye.
See you guys. Bye-bye.